everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Emerald Version. I'm Nox Aurea, and in the last episode we helped Wally catch his first Pokemon, which happened to be a Ralts. And we also caught Mary the Marill. Now, I do want to say something that basically the previous Mary that we had the ability Thick Fat, and it also had a different nature. But I wanted a different ability and I wanted a different nature because the nature and ability that we had, the nature isn't necessarily bad. What Thick Fat does is it reduces fire and ice type moves by 50%, and the nature that we had like diminished the defense stat. I think it wasn't really I didn't really want that in my in Mary. So instead I was hunting for a different Marill, and I got one that has the ability Huge Power, which raises its attack, and it has a docile nature. I don't remember what I can't believe I don't remember. I got it. Oh, docile is a neutral nature. Yes, that's what I wanted to say. Neutral nature does not raise or lower any of our base stats, which is that's fine. It's fine for a very casual playthrough, but I didn't really want to torture myself by having like a Marill that wasn't very powerful. Oh no, I'm not a trainer. But that's right, if trainers lock eyes, it's a challenge to battle. If you don't want to battle, stay out of their sight. Well, I want to battle some people. I want to train up Mary, so we can so we can level up. I don't know. One thing that I kind of want to say too is that, like, what I was thinking of with, I guess I can't really like completely wing like a let's play or anything like that. I'm not sure, like I can't just like wing it, like catch a Pokemon and be like, oh, I'm not gonna check its stats and all this stuff. But basically what I was thinking of was that, like, so the thing with Marill and Azumarill is that they're really tanky, and they're like tanky. They have good defense and I think special defense stats. They have decent HP. They're not offensive attackers. However, so it's like, well, why would I want Huge Power that raises my attack stat rather than Thick Fat that heightens my resistance to fire and ice type? Well, the thing about the resistances is that, like, I'm already resistant to fire and ice types as a water type. Oh, oops, I wanted to switch. Oh, man, darn it. Oh, well. I'm gonna switch anyway. But yeah, like I'm already resistant to fire and ice types as a water type. So so for that reason, I wanted to I just thought that having the ability Thick Fat was kind of not necessarily pointless, but it's like, well, why? Like, I don't have to have any more resistances. Like, Mary already has like really good HP. Like, it's a good thing to heighten your most powerful stats, but at the same time I'm kind of like, I don't know, that's just not the build that I wanted to go for. I kind of want Azumarill to be a little bit more on the offensive side. That's fine for a playthrough that's just, you know, of this stature, I guess. Okay, so this is a fisherman that we're gonna fight too. But yeah, basically, Marill learns a move called basically, I want to have more offensive capabilities despite Marill not really having the greatest offensive stats. That's my reasoning. I don't know, I don't know. So Magikarp here only knows one move, Splash. When Magikarps level up, they know more moves like Flail and Tackle, but aside from that, this thing is completely harmless. They also don't really give too much XP from my knowledge, but this one's level 9, and it's a trainer-owned Pokemon, so it's probably going to give a decent chunk, I would say, a decent chunk of XP to Mary. which is kind of what I want. I don't really feel like switching out, so I'm just going to use a whole bunch of tackles over here. We have 30, well, we had 35 power points available to us, so now I get a crit at the end. I feel like this almost always happens. Like, Pokemon just get crits at the end of, like, at the end of the battle or whatever. I learned Tail Whip, which is pretty cool. I can't really see myself using Tail Whip too much, but whatever. What do you have to say? That seaside cottage is where Mr. Briny lives. He was once a mighty sailor who never feared the sea, however stormy. So however stormy the sea was, Mr. Briny didn't seem to care. Oh, and he is not here at the moment. So let's just continue on. There are 2 berry trees over here. I'm not going to be planting the berries. I'm not sure if I mentioned that in a previous episode, but I'm not going to be planting berries. I don't even know if I'm going to be using them. Maybe like in like a time of dire need. Oh, this lady. Let's battle her. We must have been fated to meet. May I ask you for a battle? So with this lady, look at how nicely she's dressed. Lady Cindy, very elegant, very elegant. I wonder what her upbringing is. Maybe she comes from a family of wealth, which, you know, I would love to just battle all these people who come from families of wealth in the Pokemon realm, of course, because in the Pokemon world, if you battle somebody and you win, you get a little cash reward for winning. I'm not sure why that's like that kind of like, can you imagine like fighting somebody like having a battle in real life and then like you have to pay the guy like if you lose? I guess that's like you're betting on yourself, but like there's still like a bunch of like control over the bet because like you have the power to, you know, it's the winning, it's basically in your hands, right? Like I can over level my Pokemon or something IRL and just win. But yeah, she gives us $1,400, which is really, that's a really nice hefty cash reward at this stage in the game. So now we are in Petalburg Woods. I think there's an item over there somewhere. Shroomish. Cute. I don't really think I'm gonna use a Shroomish. But yeah, I don't know. I would. Yeah, I guess it's like you're kind of like betting. You're placing like your bet by owing the other person some money. I don't know. I would hate to lose the like. Well, okay, I would win a lot of money. Let's be positive. I would win a lot of money. So yeah, you know what? Maybe it's not such a bad thing after all. What do you have to say? You're a thief if you try to steal someone else's Pokemon. You should throw Pokeballs only at wild Pokemon. Thank you, lady. Thank you for that word of advice. What do you have to say? Sometimes there are things on the ground even if you can't see them. That's why I always check where I'm walking. Oh yes, I failed to mention, there was an item over here. I don't even remember what the item was that I picked up, but I knew that there was an item over there, so I just walked over to the spot, pressed A, and bam, got the item. Like, I'm just thinking, like, should I use Poochyena? I keep wondering if I should use Poochyena, but I don't think I'm going to. And there's a Silcoon. I actually wonder, I think these things may give like quite a bit of XP, so let's try to fight it. So the thing about Silcoon is that it only knows Harden. It may know Tackle, I don't know, but I know that it definitely knows Harden and likes to spam that. Let's switch those moves around. But yeah, and our only offensive move on Mary is Tackle, which is a physical attacking move, so it's like I'd spend a really long time just trying to kill Silcoon. Yeah, I spent a really long time trying to kill Silcoon for XP. Like, that would be a lot of tackles, and you saw it. It gave 25 XP to both Mary and Seven, which means if I only used Mary to fight, it would give 50 XP total. That's not the most hefty XP chunk. It's not bad, I guess, like if I was able to one-shot it, but not, so. But yeah, so we're gonna fight this bug catcher dude. He's a level 3 Wurmple, which is not too much of a big deal for Mary. As you can see, Mary is not the best offensive attacker. With our ability, huge power, it is giving us kind of a boost. But it's like, I mean, it's really not that much. Tackle also does not have same type attack bonus, so we're not doing that much damage. Huge power is not going to benefit us in the water, like for water type moves. But I do have an idea in mind with this huge power ability. So I will, if I remember, I will hopefully disclose it to you when it happens. So yeah, this guy has 4 Wurmples that are all level 3, I'm assuming, because he sent out 3 Wurmples so far. Okay, this one, oh wait, no, did I level up? I think I leveled up in this battle. I'm doing some more damage. But tackle is it still takes 3 hits to attack it. And Wurmple's just gonna keep using string shot on me to lower my speed, even though it doesn't really matter. Because yeah, the chances of this guy winning are extraordinarily slim. Oh, not sure if you could see that, but the PowerPoint's text is like yellow, so we're kind of like at this halfway mark of how many times we can use the move tackle. Once the PowerPoints hit 0, then I'm not going to be able to use tackle in battle unless I go to a Pokemon Center and heal up. So I wouldn't really say that stinks. It's just that I don't really know if we can use Mary on her own for too much longer before I have to go to the Pokemon Center and heal up. Bug catchers do not give that much money. As you saw, the Lady Cindy person, she gave like 1,400 Pokedollars, and this guy gave, what was it, like 48 Pokedollars. That's how much he gave. So the bug catchers don't really give too much money. I'm fighting this Cascoon here. Cascoon is basically, so the thing about Cascoon is it evolves from Wurmple. There's some kind of like formula thing that goes behind whether a Wurmple evolves into either Cascoon or Silcoon, because it can evolve to either or. I think it has to do with like its IVs, its individual values, which affect its stats or something like that. I'm not entirely sure what the I'm not entirely sure how that goes, but yeah, so it can evolve to either or. Not a one to be found. Hello, have you seen any Pokemon called Shroomish around here? I really love that Pokemon. I mean, I've seen plenty of them running about. Okay, I saw like one in the grass, but I was going to ambush you, but you had to dwaddle in Petalburg Woods forever, didn't you? I got sick of waiting, so here I am. You, Devon Researcher, hand over those papers. Aye! You're a Pokemon trainer, aren't you? You've got to help me, please. What do you think you're doing? What, you're going to protect him? No one who crosses Team Aqua gets any mercy, not even a kid. Come on and battle me. Well, that was intense. So this Team Aqua Grunt wants this Devon Researcher's papers, his research papers. But you know what? That's thievery, right? He's trying to steal. Stealing bad. You must not steal. I'm gonna actually switch out here. This guy's a level 9 Poochyena. That is definitely a step up in comparison to the level 3 Wurmples that we just fought. So yeah, let's Seven can easily take down this Poochyena without an issue whatsoever. But Mary, on the other hand, I don't really think so. I think, besides, we also didn't have like too much HP, so 52 XP to each Mary and 7. A nice chunk that leveled up Mary. You're kidding me. You're tough. And we got 180 Poké Dollars. Grr. We got some nerve meddling with Team Aqua. Come on and battle me again. Wish I could say that, but I'm out of Pokemon. And hey, we of Team Aqua are also after something in Rustboro. I'll let you go today. Ooh, that was awfully close. Thanks to you, he didn't rob me of these important papers. I know, I'll give you a Great Ball as my thanks. So we got a Great Ball, which is like a Pokeball, but it's greater than a Pokeball. It has an increased catch rate. So if I throw this at a Pokemon, the chances of me obtaining it are heightened. What else does he have to say? Didn't that Team Aqua thug say they were after something in Rustboro too? Uh-oh, it's a crisis. I can't be wasting time. And he runs off. Interesting. So in Rustboro City, which is our destination, because that's where Petalburg Woods leads to, there's something going on when it comes to Team Aqua. I wonder what that could possibly be. Yo, there. Your Pokemon doing okay? If your Pokemon are weak and you want to avoid battles, you should stay out of tall grass. Well, I mean, how else am I going to get out? Like, I mean, okay, my first step in the grass, you know, I got hit with this Silcoon. I've actually been seeing quite a bit of Silcoon lately. I kind of want to heal up Mary, but it's like, that would be such a pain in the butt to go all the way back to the Petalburg, wait. Petalburg. Yeah, like it would be a pain in the butt to go back to the Pokemon Center. So, this guy's a Nincada, bug-type Pokemon, I believe. I'm gonna switch out. I'm just gonna keep doing the Switcherooski strategy, which entails you send out a Pokemon that you want to get XP, but it's like too weak to do anything, and then you send out a more powerful Pokemon, and then you one-shot their opponent. So yeah, that's part of the Switcherooski strategy. There's a little bit more that goes into them at earlier generations. Now in later generations, they changed it up a little bit, starting in Gen 5 when you get an item called the Experience Share. I believe it gives your each Pokemon, oops, I did not mean to use tackle. It gives each Pokemon in your party a little sliver, like an equal amount of XP. I actually think it gives more XP on your weaker Pokemon. So if your Pokemon is like under-leveled, it will give more XP to that Pokemon to try to like even out the leveling. Because in earlier generations, what you had to do, it was the Switcherooski strategy. You had to really try to like balance out the team by yourself. It wasn't just like a game feature that did it for you. So that's part of the game. Now, I think that having like each of your Pokemon get an equal amount, or well, you know, like a evenly distributed amount of XP to try to like even out the leveling XP, like the leveling gap between your Pokemon. Like, you know, as you see, Mary's level 8 and 7 is level 11. I actually think I'm gonna go back. Well, whatever. Okay. Yeah, as you can see, Mary level 8, 7 level 11, and like I have to really focus on training up Mary as opposed to 7. Like I can easily clean sweep all the opponents that we've had so far with just 7, but you know, I want Mary to level up a little bit too, so then she can be of use to us. So I'm gonna grab these berries super quick. And what is this place? Pretty Petal Flower Shop. Let's go inside. I like me some flowers. Hello, this is Pretty Petal Flower Shop, spreading flowers all over the world. Your name is? Nox. That's a nice name. Nox, would you like to learn about berries? Yes, and did you know that my name also means night in Latin? Berries grow on trees that, oh, okay. So basically she's just telling us that like berries grow in that muddy kind of soil thing. So I could plant the berries. And this lady is going to give us the Wilmer pail. So if we actually did decide to plant berries, then we would be able to we would be able to grow them, and then we can get more berries as a result. And be like my big sisters, I'm growing flowers too. Here you go, we get a raspberry. I think she gives you a new berry every 24 hours, which is like a day cycle. Like, we set the time in the beginning of the game to a certain time, and if you like with the battery that comes inside the cart, it like keeps track of the time for you. So as you can see, we could potentially plant a berry. I'm not really sure. You know what? Just for the heck of it, let's plant that raspberry that the lady gave us. Let's water it. Very nice. The plant seems to be delighted. Why, thank you. So that's it for now. I'm actually going to end off here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode of Pokemon Emerald version. Be sure to check out my social media links in the description box below if you want to follow me on various social media websites. I do have a Discord server if you are wanting to join. It's a little inactive right now, but I would like to talk to people. So yeah, feel free to join. Everything's in the description. Bye.